Hey guys, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the video that you've all been waiting for. Well, maybe not all of you, but it's the one that I promised I was gonna do next. And if you saw my last video, then you saw that I got my Tati Beauty palette in, and I'm super excited about it. I love it. If you want to see me do a first impressions look on my face with the Tati Beauty palette, then make sure you keep on watching. We saw the palette in my last video, but I'll go ahead and show you again. Here she is in all of her glory. I have no idea what I want to do with this look. I think I'm going to try and do like a very Tati-like kind of a look with this and just make it something that Tati or myself could wear every day. So, cool. So I don't know. We're just gonna dig in and see what happens. First, I need to prime my lids. Everything else is already done. We're gonna go ahead and prime the lids. We're gonna use our MAC Painterly paint pot, as we always do and as Tati always does. I'm just gonna prime the lid. Just gonna give a very liberal amount on the lids. Let's pull you guys in close so you can see my eyeball because I know that you want to see this and I'm here to give that to you. So we're gonna go ahead and for an everyday look, I think that I would probably normally start off with like Soothe, like this kind of like camel shade. So we're gonna start off with that. Let's start with Soothe, and here we go. Just take a little bit on the thing there. We're gonna tap off excess, and then I'm just gonna go in and just kind of like create kind of like a base to work with, like kind of like start making a shape here. First impression, that blends out super nicely. I didn't have any problems building it out. I heard that these shadows had kind of a lot of kickback in the pan, and I'm not experiencing that. Okay, and I really like that. That like actually something that I would wear like when I'm not like going anywhere but like maybe work or something. I would do like maybe that only and like some mascara and like call it a day, maybe an inner corner highlight. But that's like my very like no makeup kind of a look. Okay, I really like these shadows so far. They're really nice and easy to blend. Really nice transition shades, so I like it so far. Okay, the next thing I'm going to go into, I'm just going to further kind of deepen that, that shape a little bit. So I'm going to use Story. Story is this one in the palette. I'm going to use the same brush, because why not? Tap off excess. Kitty, stop it now. Cats are like, so leave me a comment down below. How do you stop your cats from scratching everything? Like my cats like love to scratch the hell out of like everything. I have this no spray. I think I might even have it close to me. Oh, no, I don't. But it's like this spray stuff that's supposed to deter them from doing that. I mean, it works for like a couple days. Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a comment and tell me like what you think of everything. I would love to hear from you. So that was Story. It blended out. I really like that. It blended out really nicely. Yeah, I mean, it's almost effortless to blend actually. Like I'm kind of shook. Not even too much kickback in this color either. It's very normal, appropriate amount of kickback for a matte shadow. Matte shades typically have like more kickback than others, I feel. What do you think of this? This is my ASMR moment. You're welcome. To the people that have been asking me for ASMR, this is your ASMR moment. I'm just going to use this color here. This is actually, I'm sorry, I'm being bad. This is Ritual. I just tapped into a little bit of that, and I'm just using that to kind of start to like define the outer edge over there. the outer corner. It's very, very effortless, guys. It's like I'm really shocked at how effortless. I'm a fucking idiot. Tati really did that with this palette. Yeah, this is like super easy to blend. Do you guys see how like easily that's just blending into like such a gradient, nice effect? I really like that a lot. Let's see if we can deepen that up any. So let's just try and like pat down the color a little bit and like see if I can make it even more rich. Wow, okay, this is like really good. This is blending so easily. I want to try out these sequin shades because they look absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to take a synthetic brush. This is a Luxie 239 Precision Shader brush. And it's kind of like tapered a little bit. I'm going to try one of these sequin shades. I think the one that I want to try is Ritual. I want to try these three: Ritual, Soothe, and Story. I'm going to try those three and see what kind of a thing I can make. So first thing I'm going to dip in. Wow, the color payoff on that is a lot. Okay, there's more kickback in these. See, like if I just show you, I'm like kind of digging in with a brush. There's a little bit more kickback. Not even awful, but the color payoff on that. Can you set the palette down? Like if you guys can see that, the color payoff is like crazy. So I'm going to tap off the excess so you guys can see like how like, do you see that? Oof. Yeah, that was crazy. Okay, we're just going to try and we're going to focus on the outer area here. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I like that. Okay. But are we seeing some of that reflect even? Okay, I see. So the way that the reflect looks in the pan, and even when you finger swatch, isn't how it plays off when you apply it with a brush, which is okay. That's kind of normal. Okay. I like that. It's very, like, very, very, like, chocolatey. And it actually applies a little bit smoother than I thought it was going to for having all that, like, shimmer in it. So I am just kind of taking it over what I did with the matte, which is kind of changing up the look that I thought I was going to do. But it applies really nice. But it gives it kind of a sheen. Do you guys see this sheen now? Like, instead of, like, the just plain matte look. I'm not mad at it. It's kind of satin. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and take the Story one, which is the, like, this one right here. You can really see that gold in the pan. Let's see if that plays off when we actually put it on our lid. I'm going to use the same brush with the other side. Again, tons of color payoff on the brush. Let's tap off the excess. And we're going to focus on the middle of the lid for this. Okay, it's really cute. Are we seeing much of that gold reflect though? See, I'm not seeing a lot of the gold reflect. I mean, it's very, very subtle, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of that. It's like there's a lot more that shows off in the pan than that comes off on your lid. It's just different. It's kind of applying a little bit differently than I thought it would. But you know what? Let's test this out. Let's go ahead and apply it with our finger a little bit on there too and see how that changes up the Okay. You see when we apply with our finger how different that is? Can you guys see the difference and all of that glitter that's now coming off? Or that sequin kind of effect? Okay, that's the difference. But these, if you want more of that glittery, kind of shimmery, like light shimmery effect, then you need to apply it with your finger. But these also have the ability to blend out quite nicely with the brush too, without like flying everywhere, which is kind of nice. Okay. I like that. I think that's super, super pretty. And I like, yeah, I really like that a lot. Okay, we're just gonna take a blending brush and just kind of like make sure all of that looks okay. So, concise opinions so far are that this blends out super easy. Most of them I don't have a lot of problem with the kickback in the pan or anything, but some of the sequin shades do give me a little bit more kickback. The sequin shades perform a lot better when you use your fingers as opposed to a brush. Now if you wet the brush first, which I didn't try, you might have a similar effect as just using your finger, but it really kind of depends on what you want to go for, because you could easily blend out these the sequin shades for kind of a satin finish kind of a look all over the lid, or you could press them into the lid with your finger or a wet brush and have a more finely milled like glitter effect on your lid. So it really just kind of depends on what you're going for. And Tati said that before you get into the glitters, you want to make sure that your whole eye is finished. You're not going to be blending or doing anything else to the lid before. So we're going to go ahead and finish that up finish up the under eye and make sure everything is blended how we want it on the everywhere, and then we're gonna pop on some glitter on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back to apply these glitters and see how they look on the lid. Okay guys, I'm back, and I think I'm just about done blending and everything. I had a little bit of an accident playing with Memory. She is super pigmented, by the way, buyer beware. I tried to just do like the tiniest little dab to deepen out the outer corner here, but it ended up being a lot, and I had to take Aura, which is the light pale pink shade in the palette, to kind of make that a little bit less intense. And then I decided to go in with Story Metallic, which is the orange shade metallic, and kind of just put that in the center of the lid over there. And when I did that, I did notice a little bit of fallout. Nothing crazy, but I did notice a little bit of fallout happen when I did that. Now I did use just a flat little M210 brush by Morphe to do that. I didn't wet it or anything, so if I did wet it, then maybe it would actually apply a little bit differently. I'm going to try that and see how it looks. Okay, yeah. So it comes off like a lot more pigmented when you wet the brush, and also there's not that fallout associated with it. I'm going to go ahead and do a little inner corner highlight and brow highlight. I think Aura is a perfect kind of a thing for that. I'm dropping things. And I'm going to use Aura Sequin for that because I feel like that would be really pretty. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of highlight the inner corner there. Okay, that's a little bit more like muted than I wanted. Okay, Aura Metallic, that is what I'm looking for. There we go. She's a little Aura Metallic in our inner corner. That's really pretty, and it's like and it's like subtle. And I'm just also gonna put Aura Metallic in the brow bone for like a highlight, brow highlight. Oh, I really like that a lot. Okay. Let's go ahead and play with glitter. For this look, I think that the best glitter shade that we can use is going to be the Soothe glitter. That's going to be like the camel tone kind of a glitter. This one right here. So I'm going to obviously apply this to my fingertip. Yeah, we're just going to put it right on the lid and see how that looks. So I'm excited for this. There's that. Pressing it onto the lid. Oh, wow, that's so pretty, you guys. That's so pretty. Oh my God. So she was wearing these glitters for like a while in her videos before she launched this palette. And I was always, I can't even stop looking at my eye now. Like I can't see it fully because I'm blind, but like I can see that it's like sparkly. But she was always like wearing these like glitters in her videos. And I was like, what glitter is that? And I would like go to Sephora and like swatch and like try to figure it out. I never could. That's because it was a product that wasn't launched yet. It was her own product that wasn't even launched, girl. So I'm so happy that I have these now because I've been like waiting for this to come out for such a long time. Okay, I really like that. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to pop on some mascara and some lashes, and I'm going to be back with my final impressions. I think you know where this is going. And we're back. Okay, so I got some lashes on and some mascara, and I also changed my lip color. When I did that, I realized how badly I need to exfoliate my lips. Just don't look at that part. I am wearing the Eylure London Vegas nail lashes. These are the Vegas Nail Collection by Eylure, and faux mink. They're cool. Okay, so final impressions of what I think of the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 eyeshadow palette. I love it. I think that it is a great palette. I think that the shadows apply very, very well. There is a little bit of kickback in the pan with the sequin shades, but they apply beautifully. I got a chance to use metallic, sequin, matte, and glitter in this eye look, and I do like all of the shades. I think that you can pretty much make any kind of a neutral look with this eyeshadow palette, and additionally I think that you can make some really, really fun kind of like crazy dramatic looks out of this eyeshadow palette. So I think it is a huge, huge hit. Congratulations again to Tati on a really, really successful launch. I love this eyeshadow palette, and I will be using it a lot. All right, that's it for the video, guys. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel below and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video today. Make sure you ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos. I am on Twitter at Beauty by Shelby, and I'm also on Instagram at Beauty by Shelby. Thank you so much again for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.